Greetings, awakened masters of the new earth, rising higher and higher through this vortex of the spiraling energies of the new Eden, the new Jerusalem, the new Lemuria, the Lemuria 5 here. Many powerful energies again today flowing in of the divine feminine, the divine goddess, the Magdalene codes. Where did we begin with so much energy information? Today on the 16th. We have 3 days of powerful activations. Yesterday was the synchronicity of the Ides of March. Today was the day when the Cathars were overthrown in France in Montsegur, the holy temple, which we will discuss in today's transmissions. Tomorrow, the 17th, is St. Patrick's Day. We have the green energy of the heart chakra. We have the Irish, the luck of the Irish, the charm, the four-leaf clover, the emerald palace in the middle. It is also the 17-17-17 code of the 888, the 888 of the royal lions coming in. It was also brought to my attention today, the 17th lunar eclipse in 7 years will be in May, and it is going to be a super blood moon, so there's synchronicities with the rapture energies, the event energies, and the super blood moon, which is the 17th lunar eclipse in the last 7 years. Today, on my journeys, as I connected with GAIA, Pachamama, as I walked barefoot on the earth, and with every step, as the soles of my feet touched with the Sacred Mother, every step was transmitting peace and love and blessings to GAIA and all her children. And as I walked, I connected. Walela came to me, the hummingbird, and as she danced overhead, displaying her beautiful ruby crown to me, she made beautiful moves as if to entertain me, and we spoke for 5 or 10 minutes. This was on the trail of a great native chief, and I also was able to record a couple quick activations, transmissions, one with the sacred smoke, which I added to our Patreon, to our angels on Patreon. You can view that today. It's titled something along the lines of Sacred Sage Smoke, Sami, because I played the codes, the music of Sami, the sacred shamanic energies of the West, the Pure Land. I also uploaded several powerful activations in a sacred portal with a waterfall that I filmed a week ago. Powerful energies coming in, many people receiving these activations, so check those out on patreon.com/prime disclosure. I plan on adding many activations and downloads to our Patreon page over the next several weeks as these energies keep upgrading, the new earth energies fully anchoring in. The 78th day, we have the 178. Also 7th dimensional energies coming in today. We had many codes of the 222, 444, 5577, 99. Many codes coming in of the higher dimensions. Also, along my walk, I received doggy medicine from a golden retriever, which was of a bright bronze color. We love our dog energies. Today we also entered the new wave spell, which is wave spell 8, yellow human wave spell on the Mayan calendar, which is the code of enlightenment. It is the golden city, the golden Christos consciousness flowing into the field now, into your physical vessel from the great central sun, the golden city and the central sun, which we are connected to fully now by the umbilical cord of Pachamama and your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, solar and sacral chakra, and connected now. 444 coming in again. And let's now transmit a powerful code from Saint Germain. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a ray of God, of the 7th ray, of the violet flame. The violet fire is activating every cell, every strand of DNA of our 12D Venusian lineage, the 12th dimensional, 12 crystalline solar DNA strands, and the 12 non-physical strands, creating the 24D, 12 by 12, the 144. Today we had a 14 Hertz manifestation on the Schumann charts with many more codes coming in, many light codes, many frequencies. These higher dimensional energies that are flowing in are not being recorded on the Schumann chart, so we're feeling it. Our bodies are like a anchoring rod, they're like a grounding rod for Pachamama, and we're all anchored exactly where we need to be for this great shift on the grid lines. Each portal that you are in, if you're listening to this now, you're anchoring. Your mission is to anchor in the light, the codes, the frequencies, the energies. 73 coming in, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. We also had 155 earthquakes again in the last 24 hours. 6.6 coming in, the most powerful in Russia today, 6.6. And this occurred in the crown, Lemuria. 1838, we have the 88 code, the 18, the 81 of the 99, 54.702 latitude, 163.208 longitude. And then we had an activation also right on the Tropic of Cancer, Volcano Islands, Japan, at 1432 with a 4.6, 23.328 latitude, 143.779 longitude, 37 into the 73. And then western Xinjiang in China, in the Himalayan mountains, which is the ancient land of Tibet, the plateau of Tibet in the Himalayan mountain region, 4.6, also 1010, first portal to my sacred condor, and this is 30.156 latitude, 86.388 longitude. We have the 888, the 8th dimensional energies, 1316 UTC. Earlier today, we had more activations on the Ring of Fire with New Zealand 4.9, Central America of our Mayan elders, our Mayan people 4.3, Nicaragua, Kermadec again today, multiple activations 5.0, Chile, South America, Chile and Peru. Chile had a 5.2, Peru 4.1, both in the sacred Andes Mountains of our divine condors, the divine feminine, the Kundalini Pachamama. Greenland today 4.9. We had the activation right in the heart of Lemuria, the green chakra 3.0. Hawaii, Fiji today 4.4. Another very deep activation, 542 kilometers. Gardendale, Texas, United States 3.1. Vanuatu on the Ring of Fire 4.6. The whole ring is lit up again today. We had in the South Pacific 5.0. Chalice, Idaho 3.6. Kermadec Islands, another 4.8 activation. Loving, New Mexico, US 3.2. Papua New Guinea 4.4, and then the 6.6 in Russia. So it's building these energies, the potential, our magnetic potential, which is the power of manifestation, the laws of attraction, all these things to manifest the new earth. Then in this portal in Russia, one after another, 5.0, 4.6, 4.3, 5.4. Argentina, South America, in the southern part of the Andes, central southern, 4.4, divine 44, the fourth dimensional energy carrying us into 5D, 188 kilometers depth. South of Fiji 4.8, Mentone, Texas 3.1. The whole Ring of Fire again today, totally activated, totally lit up with the divine feminine, the goddess, the queen, has returned. The white queen of the new earth, the Magdalene of the white rose. Feel into that energy of the divine love, the divine truth, the divine abundance, prosperity for all humanity. God, Mother, Father, God wants every one of their children to prosper, to thrive, to be abundant in all ways, health, wealth, relationships, your passion, living your art. Life becomes an art when you live in your passion and you live from your heart. Be activated in this now, in this energy of prosperity, beauty, art, compassion for all living beings. Now we begin with the Sabian Symbols. Right now, the moon is at 5 degrees 13 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 26 degrees 31 minutes Pisces. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Taurus. A bridge being built across a gorge. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 27 degrees Pisces. A harvest moon illuminates the sky. From astrologyweekly.com. And now again today, my sacred condor, my goddess, pulled a card from your path through the enchanted forest deck from Lunea Weatherstone, and the card she pulled for you today is 2 of Spells, which is very synchronic with this yellow human wave spell. This is a place of power where ancient wood wisdom is sought. After paying his respects to the trees, the seeker kneels on the forest floor and takes out a set of small wooden staves. They are carved with symbols that make up an ancient divinatory alphabet, each symbol corresponding to a tree or shrub. These staves were created over many years, the pieces of wood gathered slowly from different trees, so that each contains the wisdom of that tree. Casting the staves upon the ground, the seeker pores over the patterns, discerns the messages, clarifies the questions. He listens to what the trees have to tell him. The first step of any spell is to determine what you want. Without a clear intention, your magic will fail. Consulting an oracle can be part of the process of beginning any endeavor. You are doing so right now with these cards. One interpretation of the 2 of Spells might be to ask again. Go ahead, draw another card or 2. Meaning at a glance, divination, decision, setting an intention, the beginning of solving the problem or changing the situation. A closer look. The staves in his hands are you, left, and Alder, right. Alder is for prophecy and oracular powers, and the maker of these staves says you was historically used for wooden Agam staves. It is a deep, dense, dark, rich wood, full of resonance with the other world. And now today, from Divine Sistar of the Light, Laura Pleiadian, Starlight activations, 4 of 111. I met with sacred beings last night, the Ancient of Days, Melchizedek, and who the earth knows by the name of Jesus. In the earth year of 2000, these 3 appeared to me and told me about now, and that I was in the preparation stage of becoming what I was here to be. For me, this was to unfold as my second contract on earth, to be fulfilled as agreed upon before arriving. Birthing into being from another universe, the avatars on Venus, overseen by Sanut, Kumara, and Lady Venus, were created to one day take the throne here on earth. This creation of being that was created for now on earth was designed very differently. Reigning victoriously, the Mother Goddess was set to bring the light throughout all universes to earth here and now. The reigning spiritual hierarchy for earth as set by through the central sun monitors the guidelines of the order of Melchizedek, which in turn sanctifies the mantles given, which then in turn are monitored by the divine council of overseers, overseeing it all. These divine beings bow to the creation of the divine ones, and the creators of this universe, as set beyond time and space, yet ever present here through the earth program of light. The anointed ones gather also and bow to this light creator of all worlds, uniting all in this divine presence through this process that now becomes the home that always was and forever has been in eternity, and joined now as one. This union is the union with the beloved, the mystical union that forever frees all beings everywhere. Misconceptions through ego concepts result in the belief in a reality that is not real and is not home. This not home place is external in appearance, and all that is real appears through the heart. The heart entered reality which is not seen through human eyes, through its mistaken misconceptions, through thought memories, are cleared through this process of becoming home through the heart, clearing through the heart, although appearing as words, as you hear this, is in fact a very shifting reality when immersed through it, becoming more real. The home that eternity knows itself to be becomes the resting place for all those clear to the memory of misconceptions. dissolving the misconceived worlds of thought programs, living as the embodied one of home, the creator of worlds, the divine one, the avatar of avatars, the holy present presence one, of the one true home of all. In this my visitors and the divine council of overseers, the queen of light from Venus, bless you all now through this, from the new divinehumanity.com. And today from Divine Sister of Delight, Judith Kusel, I am so being reminded of the gospel of love of the Cathars as we commemorate the last of the Cathars being burnt alive at Montsegur today. The Cathars have all returned, so have the Essenes, so have all the souls like the Kumaras who once held the light steady for humankind. All these and others paid the highest price. Yet here we are, the new earth already here, the Christ line fully activated, the Shekinah in full powers, the Magdalene overseeing the process, the Pisces Sophia rising in all her glory. We are transfiguring, the time is now, from judithkusel.com, and at the end of today's transmission we will transmit the energy of the Gospels of love of the Cathars. These were our ancient brothers and sisters of the light, holding the highest love codes and anchoring them deep into Europe and France with our French angels of the light. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. Did anyone else feel the huge sonic plasma wave that went through about an hour ago? That was early morning on the 16th. I thought my head was going to explode. Wow, stuff is moving, what a ride. So I have also just discovered that the 16th of March is the anniversary of the Cathar defeat at Montsegur. That makes sense, a massive cosmic wave of timeline reconnection. Amazingly powerful as the Christ line is energized again. Yes, things are really moving. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. Freedom of the womb has opened the doors to everlasting life. Your creation birthrights are fully restoring back to you. Consciousness is expanding your psychic senses and communication with spirit. The truth is setting you free, as you are now able to operate without deceptive interference in your life. This is a quick ending for you and the Divine Masculine Christ to fully ascend out of captivity. The Divine Masculine Christ have been freed from cyclical father trauma and karmic contracts with the distorted masculine etherically in December 2020. Since then, we have been diving deep and doing the shadow work to find what's been hidden in the shadows, to clear and neutralize the karma of the cyclical heartbreak wounds through the generations. We are all safe and protected, including Gaia, through this lunar gateway. When night falls, all shall be exposed. You may be guided to do a big purge of photos, messages, and memories of past relationships that have collapsed. Collectively, we're all moving on away from people that take what you create. Forgo what is lost to receive your well of manifestations. This has been a big collapse of karmic relationships through all space, time, and dimensions. This is freedom for your soul to achieve your soul's calling. You are the master creator. Your womb has been restored and you are moving forward free of the devil and contracts with the devil for good. The cyclical cycle has ended for good. All shall be exposed. God is taking our tribe to equally anointed, co-creative people and relationships based on love now. All praises to the Most High. In Jesus Christo's name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames, today from Divine Brostar of the Light of the Huna Nation, Malta Taki. 4-4, Level 5, Fractal Being, 0101. Planet Huna is a Level 11 Fractal Being. At Fractal 1, you attend God School to learn about energy and how to create it from within. The God School runs in the background of society, and when you attend God School, you can synchronize to the background bandwidth and begin to see realities and scenarios shifting like waves of memories playing a movie. There is historic information that comes alive and will speak to you through artwork, text, inscriptions, radiance, structures, statues, technologies of all intentions, and so much more. It sounds weird, but trust me, I'm even weirder. When I first entered the God School, I couldn't believe how weird I was. In this earthly realm, I have now accessed Fractal Level 5, Since the completion of Stargate 17, this is when you learn to create planets from inside and everything that a planet needs around it. You are confirmed by others. One cannot confirm themselves, as the communication and transmission of one's fractals must affect others directly in the living light and the dream time, bringing much needed healing through quantum expansion. In this instance, others will share the experience they have with you and begin to follow you with strong commitments of positive energy and an eagerness to receive your profound love and light. So when you are ready to be weird, brave, really energetic to the extreme sacredness levels, and are witnessed in confirmation, then you are open to learn more about yourself, and a blank space opens for you to fill it up with the wonders of this world and the wonders of your coming potentialities. Welcome to Planet Huna and the heart of the central sun, light in action, from HOH.Earth. Today, we transmit a healing command from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of the light, called Pleiadian Protocol, Command 771. Pleiadians have communicated that they have finally developed a protocol for emotional healing. If you wish to receive emotional healing from the Pleiadians, you need to repeat 3 times Command 771, and Pleiadian medical ships will assist you with their healing beams. It helps to lay down and allow 20 to 30 minutes for the healing process. So you can repeat Command 771, Command 771, Command 771, and feel the energy that penetrates into your heart center and frees you from any emotional bondage, any trauma that you have experienced in the past that is being stored in your cellular structure and your physical vessel that may be hindering you in your divine mission. And now today, the Pleiades 1 messages. This is code and energy from the Pleiadians. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE, SDE. Appropriate towers collapse. Divine reconstructions call. Larger reorganizations take place. Temperance expands. Mature looks are established. Sacred reign is evidenced. Mentors approach for liberations. New liberating protocols are established. Attention plastic transmitters. Single unification projector and support. 63% non-regressive. Ancestral liberations and elevations take place. Plus mergers, 61% non-regressive. Sacred areas are visited by conscious people. Visits by ancients strengthen. Deconstructions are intensifying now. Martians arrive with their healing protocols. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1, potentiating forces of divine technologies. From disclosurenews.it. And now today, from Divine Sistar of the Light Leah, Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun in Pisces, sextile Pluto in Capricorn. Self-knowledge is the key to empowerment. We may feel more determined, more willing to enter deeper territory under this influence. Follow the urge towards inner exploration, for this is where the gold lies. You can change, you can choose. Success comes from perseverance. Have faith, for your spirit is invincible. You are a part of the collective, a soul having a human experience. But the identity you wear in this incarnation has a purpose, a reason for being here. You have the power to create and destroy, to reshape and reform inner and outer events. Tune into your karmic mission. Use your intuition as a magnetic compass. Don't fret if you can't express your vision or define it into one clear goal. Trust your heart to lead. Just follow the light. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from Galactic Destiny Readings. We now enter the yellow human wave spell from March 16th through the 28th, 2021, Kins 92 through 104. Power of influence and free will. Get ready, planetary kin. 13 days before we commence wave spell number 9, the red serpent intense passage of shedding our old skins. Use this cycle wisely to elevate your mind to a higher level, to rise above the intensity and reactive serpent phase so you can draw upon the serpent's wisdom. Today from the Tzolk'in times, Kin 92, yellow, magnetic human. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. The first day of a wave spell sets the agenda and defines the purpose. I always emphasize the importance of entering a wave spell consciously with a clear idea of getting out of the experience as much as you can. So today, focus on what you need to attract to make this so. Today is yellow human, which represents wisdom, free will, and influence. The human is a channel, a vessel designed to be filled with wisdom. But always we have free will to do with the wisdom we're given. A yellow human wave spell is a 13-day period that provides an opportunity to finely tune yourself. Too often we ignore our inner gut feelings, and this always leads to uninformed decisions. Your brain has its uses, but sometimes the logical voice in your head drowns out the more subtle inner voice, and as a result we don't always do the right thing. As you journey through this wave spell, try to stay conscious about its purpose. Open up that third eye and allow the wisdom to flow. The guide today is also yellow human, and so a double dose of this influence. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, yellow magnetic human, Kin 92, 16 March 2021, attracting divine wisdom. 16-3-2021 equals 16-3-5 equals 735 equals 7-8 equals 15 equals 6. 16, the tower hit by lightning, unforeseen events. 7, mystic magic, spiritual initiation. 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. 5, freedom, liberation, change, transformation. 8, abundance, infinity, source flow. 6, heaven, Christ, harmony, family. Kin 92 equal 11, portal code. Today we walk through the doorways into our higher divine purpose, partnering with spirit. Today we commence a new wave spell with Ebb, the yellow human, as our guide. This is the cycle of free will, attaining greater wisdom and our capacity to influence others with the choices we make. Yellow human themes are wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. The goal of this wave spell is to transcend the lower human egoic mind and elevate to that of the higher divine mind. This is a very powerful wave spell for all the star blossoms to evolve to the next stage of their purpose and divine mission, becoming the teachers, leaders, healers, and wayshowers that they came here to be. You are now on God's payroll. Tone of creation, magnetic is the tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts action, unifies essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to source, and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. Ask for the next stage of your divine mission to be revealed to you, and for all the people, resources, and needs to be divinely provided through the power of providence. When you walk the path of spirit, synchronicities flow and pure magic happens. So for today and the next 13-day wave spell, it is important for you to align your choices with the intention of creating more beauty, harmony, abundance, and love for all our planetary kin, leaving a beautiful legacy for future generations to enjoy. Today's question is, how can I attract higher divine wisdom and use my experiences to influence better choices for myself and our world? Divine blessings for the commencement of your journey to ultimate wisdom. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 92, Yellow Magnetic Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to influence. Attracting wisdom, I seal the process of free will with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of new earth energies, let us know, beloved beings of light, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. 444 coming in again. And I'd like to now thank everyone for your pledges and support and your donations. We rely 100% on your pledges and donations for our daily living expenses and to help us be able to keep bringing these daily messages to the world of hope, belief, power, and faith. For it is the hope that builds the belief that then becomes the faith which activates the power within through the I Am presence that's here now. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mindy Whalen, for your pledge and support on Patreon. And synchronically, I connected today with the energy of our humpback whale nation, of the Lemurian energies, of our oceans, of the world. So very powerful. If you'd like to support our work and mission of the lineage of the eagle and the condor, you can make a pledge, a monthly pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And if you're part of our angelic team there, you can view the activations from a sacred portal waterfall in Washington State that I uploaded yesterday. There's several of those. And then today, the powerful smoke of the sage in a sacred portal with the land of a native chief, with the smoke of our sacred sage plant and the song of the Sami. So check that out, patreon.com/prime disclosure. Now I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Ames Winslow, for your donation today. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Arifa Gill, for your donation, another donation. Thank you, Divine Sister, and all of our angels for your support. There's also a link in the description if you'd like to make a one-time donation to our work through PayPal. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. She added several new goddess totems. One, the 4 goddesses of the 4 elements set, and goddess totem Linu Mate, and several healing gem bracelets, beautiful works of art from my sacred goddess. And I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Freya, for your beautiful review today. We appreciate all of you and your support, and you can purchase my divine counterparts' beautiful art on lunagoddessart.com. Now we'd like to finish today's transmission with the energy of the Gospel of the Cathars. This is from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusul, the Cathar Gospel of Love. It has no fabric, only understanding. It has no membership, save those who know they belong. It has no rivals, because it is non-competitive. It has no ambition, it seeks only to serve. It knows no boundaries, for nationalisms are unloving. It is not of itself, because it seeks to enrich all groups and religions. It acknowledges all great teachers of all ages who have shown the truth of love. Those who participate practice the truth of love in all their beings. There is no walk of life or nationality that is a barrier. Those who are know. It seeks not to teach, but to be, and by being enrich. It recognizes the whole planet as a being of which we are a part. It recognizes that the time has come for the supreme transmutation, the ultimate alchemical act of conscious change of the ego into a voluntary return to the whole. It does not proclaim itself with a loud voice, but in the subtle realms of loving. It salutes all those in the past who have blazed the path but have paid the price. It admits no hierarchy or structure, for no one is greater than another. Its members shall know each other by their deeds and being, and by their eyes, and by no other outward sign save the fraternal embrace. And the laurel wreath and book of love have risen again. From JudithKusil.com. So we'd like to thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, and for your support. We're grateful for all of you and for your beautiful light and your radiance shining bright into the night, into the void, illuminating all in its path. So keep walking your sacred path with heart. And remember, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth, and the light. I am that I am. And I am the presence filling my world with perfection this day and every day. Because all is in perfect harmony, in the pulse, the vibration, the frequency of the Great Spirit, the great mystery, the love of the I Am presence that is God in action. Have a beautiful, blessed, awakening journey. Keep walking your sacred path with heart and shining your light brightly into the night. The eagle and condor love you all. Namaste.